This video will help you uncover the top 5 silent health threats after age 60 that you must be aware of. Knowing these risks early can help you take action before they turn into bigger problems. Silent heart disease, hidden cardiovascular problems. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in people over 60, yet many people have it without knowing. It's often called a silent killer because symptoms like mild chest pain, fatigue, or shortness of breath are ignored or mistaken for aging. Blockages in arteries can form slowly, with no noticeable signs until a heart attack or stroke happens. Seniors may feel tired or weak, but think it's just part of growing old, when it might be poor blood circulation. High blood pressure and high cholesterol are key contributors and often go unnoticed without regular checkups. Heart disease risk increases due to less physical activity, poor diet, smoking history, diabetes or obesity. Preventive steps. Get your blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart rate checked every 6 to 12 months. Follow a heart-healthy diet, low in salt, sugar, and saturated fats. Walk for at least 30 minutes a day. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol intake. Osteoporosis, weakening of bones without symptoms. After 60, bone loss becomes common, especially in women after menopause, but it often happens without pain or visible signs. Bones become brittle and fragile, making seniors more prone to fractures. A simple fall can result in a hip fracture, spine fracture, or wrist break. Osteoporosis is usually not diagnosed until a major injury happens. Calcium and vitamin D deficiency, lack of weight-bearing exercise, and hormonal changes are key causes. Risk factors: family history of bone issues, low calcium intake, smoking or alcohol abuse, sedentary lifestyle. Symptoms to watch for: loss of height, stooped posture, back pain or sudden fractures. Prevention tips: get a bone density test, DEXA scan every few years. Eat calcium-rich foods like dairy, leafy greens, or take supplements. Spend time in sunlight for natural vitamin D. Practice strength training exercises like walking, light weights, or yoga. Cognitive decline, memory loss, and dementia signs overlooked. Some memory loss is normal with age, but early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's can be very subtle. Changes may include forgetting familiar names or places, difficulty following conversations, misplacing items, repeating questions. Seniors may cover up these signs or blame them on just getting old. Cognitive decline often goes unnoticed until it affects daily activities. Early intervention can slow down progression and improve quality of life. Key risk factors: family history of dementia, poor sleep, lack of mental activity, diabetes or high blood pressure. Ways to protect your brain: engage in mental exercises, puzzles, reading, learning new skills. Stay socially active with friends, family, or community groups. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Eat a brain-friendly diet: berries, fish, nuts, olive oil. When to see a doctor: if memory problems are increasing, if you struggle with routine tasks, chronic kidney disease, CKD, the quiet organ damage. Kidneys slowly lose their function over time, but most people don't realize it until late stages. Known as a silent disease, CKD doesn't show major symptoms early on. Kidney damage may result from high blood pressure, diabetes, medication overuse, especially painkillers like ibuprofen. By the time signs like swelling, fatigue, or frequent urination appear, kidneys may already be significantly damaged. Complications of CKD include high risk of heart disease, bone damage, anemia, nerve problems. Common early signs: easy to ignore, puffiness around the eyes, swollen feet or ankles, Dry, itchy skin. Trouble sleeping? How to protect your kidneys. Get regular kidney function tests. Creatinine, eGFR. Drink enough water, unless on fluid restrictions. Avoid high salt and processed foods. Manage blood pressure and blood sugar levels strictly. Avoid unnecessary use of painkillers or supplements. Depression and emotional health decline, often ignored. Mental health is as important as physical health, yet depression in seniors is underdiagnosed. Older adults may not express sadness directly. Instead, they show signs like fatigue, loss of interest in activities, sleep disturbances, changes in appetite, social withdrawal. Seniors might feel it's normal to feel down due to retirement, loss of a partner, or health issues. But persistent sadness is not a normal part of aging. How to improve mental health. Talk to a counselor or doctor about your feelings. Engage in hobbies or volunteer work. Stay connected with loved ones or support groups. Practice mindfulness, deep breathing, or light meditation. Don't ignore emotional pain. Seeking help is a sign of strength. Other hidden health risks worth monitoring. After 60. Here are glaucoma, silent vision loss. Slowly damages the optic nerve with no early symptoms. Can lead to permanent blindness if untreated. Get an eye test every 1 to 2 years. Hearing loss, often unnoticed because it's gradual. Untreated hearing loss is linked to dementia and depression. Get a hearing test if others say you listen too loud or miss conversations. Type 2. Diabetes may exist without obvious symptoms for years. Look for early signs: increased thirst, fatigue, frequent urination, blurry vision. Get your blood sugar checked every 6 to 12 months. Sleep apnea, interrupted breathing during sleep, often unnoticed. Causes fatigue, high blood pressure, and memory loss. Snoring, choking during sleep, or daytime sleepiness are warning signs.